All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Hey, man. Glad to be here. Glad to be here. Love to teach real estate. How are you, wherever you're at? Hey, this is Terry Bontemps, and I'm representing REI USA today for the Saturday Super Conference for California. Saturday Super Conference for California. Wow, I got exciting training for you guys today. I've did a post on one of my social medias, and I want to share with you guys. Give me 1 second. Those technology is always interesting. If any of you have done Zoom meetings, the lights are bright. I've got outside light. I'm actually outside. I got lots of lights, but there's still a challenge with all these lights. It's hard to see. So what you see me wear is actually seeing shades. Okay. So I'm in California. Hey, I might go ahead and keep them. That way I can see my screens without being blinded by the lights. Another great thing is once you step back too far, you can't really see that great. So hope you guys are having a great day. It's a beautiful day here in California. Super excited about talking about real estate. I've been in real estate 40 years. And let me tell you guys, I love it. I have a mad passion for success. Real estate changed my life financially, mentally, spiritually, and again, financially, emotionally also. So every time you see me, I'm always going to be up. I'm always going to be energized. I'm always going to be hyped. Why? Because I'm very much appreciative of what real estate has done for me in my life. I'm very appreciative of all my mentors that have helped me become the person that I am. So, I hope you guys enjoy my journey today. And I'm just going to read this post that I put again on my social media so I can kind of give you guys an idea of where we're going today. It's about a mobile app that I developed. I developed two mobile apps, you guys, using technology that's real estate driven. I love technology. I started technology late, but I love it. I kind of consider myself a Zuckerberg or, these tech people that do these great things. What I've been able to do is take tech and combine real estate. Again, I developed a mobile app, a real estate investing game. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. I developed it. I designed it, but I had some developers build it for me. And I tell you, it's been one of the best things I've ever done as a guru, as a real estate expert, as a master of real estate, investing in 40 years all over the United States, you guys. I've invested in California, Nevada, Arizona, Illinois, Florida, and New York. And that's what's inside this game. When I was younger, I'm still young, but when I was younger, I played Monopoly. I loved Monopoly. And you probably played Monopoly, okay? No knock against Monopoly. I never knock anybody. But Monopoly was entertainment. It was entertainment. We had fun doing it, trying to be the bank and buy all the property. So it set up a concept. It set up a theory that, hey, if you own real estate, that was a way to acquire wealth. As I started really becoming really good at real estate and teaching and coaching, I said, you know what? Why come no one has ever developed a game, a real estate investing game that I could play that would teach me how to invest in real estate, teach me how to invest in real estate, teach me how to make money in real estate, teach me how to actually make money. In the game Monopoly, you don't go around life and go around a block to collect $200. Okay. Again, that is just theory. But how do we do it in practical? How do I go around the block? Okay. How do I buy houses and collect rent in real life? So again, how do I make money? How do I build generational wealth in real estate? How do I build generational wealth? There's got to be a game. There's got to be a business simulator. There's got to be something that I can do that I like, that's highly interactive, that I can do to do these things and become a millionaire. Okay, to become a millionaire. My mentor told me, he says, Terry, the only reason you want to get in real estate is so that you can get rich and be a millionaire. And I said, hey, that's me. That's me. That's what I want to do. I want to have some wealth. All right. So again, I want you guys to download Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, Bank Foreclosure Millionaire from the Google Play or App Store. So Terry, why did you name it Bank Foreclosure Millionaire? Why? Because I work with banks, okay? I'm an investor that works with banks. I get all my leads, not all my leads, but I get a lot of leads from the banks. I work directly with banks. I am a bank. So it came from bank foreclosures. I am a foreclosure expert. I am probably the #1 expert at working with banks on their foreclosure properties, okay? Bank foreclosure millionaire. And again, what my mentor taught me was, hey, if you want to get in real estate, you should want to do it because you want to get rich and become a millionaire. That may not be you. Okay, you can do whatever you want. I'm not trying to force my theory on you. I'm just trying to share my world, okay? My 40 years of investing in real estate. I bought my first house when I was 20 years old on the advice of my uncle that save your money, buy a house and pay it off. My uncle taught me that. He was my first mentor. I'm glad I did because today I don't owe no banks, no money on my real estate. I'm financially free, okay? I'm financially free because of what that uncle taught me. So let's go ahead and read this post. Download Bank Foreclosure Millionaire from the Google Play or App Store today. It's monopoly on steroids for real estate investors. Think about that, you guys. Monopoly on steroids. I mean, and here's where this came from. My whole thinking came from, what if Monopoly had all the real world strategies, real world now, practical strategies that we use as real estate investors? Come on now, think about that. I'm talking about you. If you're a real estate investor, this conversation is for you. This ain't for you gamers. Now, I had a lot of gamers come in and they've tried to play it and they go, oh, this game sucks. It's the reason why is because you don't know how to make offers. You don't know how to do this in real life. That's what this game is about. It's real world, real life, what we do as real estate investors, what I've been doing for the last 40 years, so I know it works. What I've done is take my 40 years of experience and I put it into a mobile app. If they was gonna make a movie about me, okay, this is what's in my app would be in the movie. So I like, wow, that's great. I can take everything I do, I can put real houses in there, things that I've done all over the United States, and put it into this mobile app and use it as a training tool for my coaching students. I thought, wow. So if I taught a coaching student how to make an offer to an owner at ARB times 70% minus repairs, minus a flip fee, once I taught that theory, my students could go into this app and practice that theory, buying and selling houses. So what happens here, you guys? I teach them, I train them, and then guess what? They go into the game to reinforce what I taught them and train them. Then they go into the real world, and guess what? They're much more effective and much more confident. They got high self-esteem, and then they can call me in the field if they have questions. That's incredible, 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 incredible. Now, my top student made $1.2 million in 1 hour buying a commercial foreclosure property from a bank, okay, from a bank. And that's in this game. So we're going to review that. Let me finish up what I wrote here. What if Monopoly were real life? What if you could make money, build wealth, get rich, and be a millionaire flipping houses to cash buyers in Monopoly? But you can't. But you can in Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, my mobile app. You can actually flip houses, you guys. I'm telling you, you gotta listen to the coach of the game. I'm the coach. I have a built-in coach with me as your coach, your mentor, your trainer, your supporter, 100%. Okay, I'm gonna go over that so you guys can get this. It's a free download. You get level 1, which is wholesaling. Level 2 is fix and flip. Level 3 is landlord. You get to play them 1 time for the free download. It's $20 to get the whole game opened up. You can play it 24/7, 365. The game doesn't get tired. All right, so what if you could fix and flip just like the HGTV shows and own rental property across the United States playing Monopoly? Fix and flip, okay? With all the repairs, with the after repaired value. If you could fix and flip in Monopoly, that would be a great game. I'd love it, but you can't. But guess what? You can do it in Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, my game. What if you could buy notes? I'm an expert at buying notes. I'm a foremost authority at buying notes, you guys. I specialize in buying second liens from banks. I tried to buy 174 loans from a bank in California, and I was gonna flip it to a hedge fund, okay? The bank in California for 174 loans was owed $40 million. I negotiated with the bankers. I had a hedge fund that put up the deposit, They tried to buy it for $22 million. That's 65 cents on the dollar, you guys. I hope all of you get the experience to work with a bank and a hedge fund. Incredible experience. It will change your life, you guys. You will never be the same going through that. Okay. So what if you could buy notes? What if you can borrow the capital for all your deals? If I could teach you where to get the capital to fund your all deals, this is what Bank Foreclosure Millionaire does. By borrowing the money from private lenders, money partners, and hard money lenders. What do I mean by that? Okay. With a money partner, let's say Terry has the money. Terry has the money, you guys, and you're looking for me. Most of you are going to try to flip your deal, flip your house to a cash buyer for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. But have you ever thought about saying, hey, Terry, since you have capital, since you've got money, let's split this deal 50-50. Terry, this is you speaking. Terry, I'll do all the work. I'll get it on the market and I'll sell it. Terry, you put up the money. You put up the money, Terry. We'll split the profits on this house 50-50. Well, what about not 50-50? What if you did 60-40? What if you did 70-30? What if you asked for a $4,000 upfront fee and then you split it 50-50? So you guys, one thing you guys are like is like this Rubik's Cube. Real estate to you, every time you turn it, you see something different, right? That's real estate. This is how real estate is. I know because I started out just like you. I know how you're thinking. If you've been in real estate for a while, I know exactly how you're thinking. If you're advanced, I know exactly how you're thinking. I started out just like you. And I know there's so many pieces out there. So many people teaching so many different parts of real estate, okay? I was told there's 1,000 ways to make money with real estate, and only one way is paying cash. Because of my 40 years experience, you guys, I know how to turn this Rubik's Cube and I know how to produce money. I always say houses are nothing more than ATM machines. Okay, houses are nothing more than ATM machines. You just have to figure out how to get the money out of them. Okay, so in my game, my app, I'm going to teach you how to find private lenders, people that will loan you money to fund your deals. That way you can go out and buy more properties. Once you get the financing figured out, you guys, you're set. Once you find out where to get the money, it's over, it's done. Your job is to go out and find great deals. You got people that will lend you money. Now you're going to pay them a percentage return for letting them borrow your money. But what are they getting in the bank, you guys? 1%, 2%, 3%? Okay. Now you got to learn how to analyze deals. You need to learn how to buy deals so that you can make a profit for yourself and you can make a profit for your private lenders. Okay. Hard money lender also. You can go into my mobile app, Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, and I give you terms for a hard money lender. There's 5 points being charged. There's a prepayment penalty. There's 12% interest only. And the hard money lender is only going to loan you 65% of the market value. What does that mean, Terry? What does that mean when I find a house that I can buy? Okay, it has 150,000 ARM, it has 20 in repairs. Owners are asking 89,000. Terry, I offer 80 because that's what you taught me. I learned from you, Terry. Well, Terry, $80,000 is what the owner accepts. So now I got to go to a hard money lender and I got to pay 5 points. I got to pay a prepayment penalty. I got to pay 12% interest only on that loan. And I can only borrow 65% of the loan to value ratio. So far, I probably lost some of you. You're like, whoa, Terry, whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing right now? See, I'm acting like right now, I'm acting like Dave Ramsey. Okay, giving you advice, financial advice. I'm acting like Susie Orman, okay? Giving you guys, I'm acting like Robert Kiyosaki right now, okay? My name is Terry Bontemps. I'm an expert at teaching real estate. I'm an expert at showing you guys the numbers and the finances so that you buy right. They say you make your money when you buy, right? You make your money when you buy. You guys have heard that. So you have to buy it right. You have to know your numbers. You have to do the analysis. You got to know the data. You got to know the KPIs. You got to be financially intelligent to do real estate, else you're guessing. And if you guys continue to guess and you think that it's all about just throwing numbers out, okay, just offering anything, You're going to lose money. You're going to lose your investors' money, and you're going to be out of business. This is a science. I call these houses McDonald's. These are McDonald's franchises. McDonald's has the greatest franchise in the world. Why? Because they know every single thing about every single thing about every single thing about every single thing. That's what you got to know about housing. Okay. So again, you must know how to buy. You must know how to sell. You must know your numbers. So again, we talked about getting the financing. Hey, what about if you guys wanted to invest in Airbnb? Okay. What if you want to invest in Airbnb? You had an interest? I have it in my game. What about assisted living? Residential assisted living. Some of you have never thought about this. Let me give you guys some perspective here. One house, one house, one house, one house. One house can make you a millionaire. One house can make you a millionaire if you guys think big and think larger. A lot of you, probably 90% of you that are watching, 90% of you would take this house and you would flip it to a cash buyer for $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. Okay, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. But guess what? This one house, if it was turned into an assisted living facility, now I'm telling you about California. I'm telling you about California, where I'm an expert at. Now, I've invested in California, Nevada, Arizona, Florida, New York, and Illinois. I can teach you a lot about real estate wherever. It don't matter. Where there's a house, I can make money. But my title here today is California Super Conference Leader. So I'm going to talk to you about California. This one house, I can turn it into an assisted living facility. You found it. You found it. I found it. Anybody found it. Most of you, 90% of you would flip it for 5,000, 10, 15, 20,000 to a cash buyer. What if you are in the medical field right now? What if you're an RN or BSN and you're a real estate investor? You found one house. What you could do in California is you could take this one house, you could turn it into a residential assisted living facility. In California, you could have 6 residents. That means 6 seniors, 6 veterans that you're going to house. 6 veterans, 6 women that you take care of, 6 men, whatever you choose. Licensed facility. This is a licensed facility, you guys. You got to have a license. California, we can have 6 people. If you go more than 6, then you got to get a special license. Below 6, you got to have just the normal license. So you can charge $4,000 per resident. Now, you can charge more depending on the level of care, but let's take $4,000 a resident. I got 6 residents in my home being taken care of and loved and fed and just treated beautifully well by the staff. That's $24,000 a month for this one house. $24,000 a month. That's $288,000 a year if you're in the medical field that you could be making on this one house. Did you hear what I said? $288,000. But 90% of you will take this and flip it for 5, 10, 15. I can make $24,000 a month and $288,000 a year from one house, one roof, and one door because I understand real estate. Well, Terry, I don't know nothing about residential assisted living. Well, guess what? Now's a good time to learn. Why? Because you don't have to run this yourself. You can own the house and rent it to someone that knows that business. If I was to rent this house as a landlord, I might get $1,500 a month. But now you got somebody in there running a business making $24,000 a month. See, open up the world. See, again, I know how to look at houses and make money from them. They're ATM machines. That's the way I look at them. All right, so let's keep going. So if you're interested in buying bulk portfolios of REOs and bulk notes, I already talked about the 174. What if I volunteered to be your real estate mentor and coach to teach you how to make money, build wealth, get rich, and be a millionaire just from using my game? Oh my gosh. That's what this game will do. It's called Foreclosure Millionaire. Download it from the Google Play or App Store. It's a free download. It's a free download. You get level 1 to try once. Be a wholesaler. Make $5,000 flipping houses. Number 2, fix and flip like the HGTV shows, you guys. And number 3 is being a landlord. Okay, being a landlord, owning a rental property portfolio. What I want to do now, I'm going to switch over to the mobile app. I'm going to give you guys a tour of Foreclosure Millionaire. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. so you can take a look at it. I've got all kinds of videos in here. It's a heavy app. My developer said, hey, Terry, you got a lot of information here. So this is what I want you guys to understand. When you download it, it's going to take a little time. But boy, it is a beautiful, beautiful piece of software. It is beautiful. Let me move my picture down here because it's going to get in the way. Let's go. See if I can go down here. Let's go right there. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. Okay, make sure I got you guys up there. Fine, we're good. All right, so what I'm going to do is when you purchase the game for 20 bucks, you see we're starting at wholesaler. Now, what you do is you take your first finger, you're going to hold it down on that wholesaler, and you're going to pan to your left. And you'll see the different levels like rehabber, landlord, note buying, money partner, private lender, hard money lender, hedge funds, okay? Like I said earlier, and I talked to you about all the different ways that are in this game to make money with one house. We're talking about one house, the 11 different ways you can make money from one house. Most of you again are wholesalers. That's only one way to make money with a house. I know 11 ways, okay? And so I'm panning back across, getting back to the wholesaler, which is the first level. Once you pay the $20 also, you can go to any level you want in practice. Again, on the free download, you got to start with wholesaler. Once you do wholesaler, it's going to take you to rehabber and then landlord. Can't practice anymore. That's it for the free trial version. Now, if you look to the left, there's some writing there. It says, please scroll up to see the real estate investment strategies used in the game. So first of all, again, I take my first finger, I'm going to hold down on the screen, I'm going to go up. You'll see that in this game, I'm going to teach you how to make $5,000 in 30 days, flipping houses to cash buyers. Okay, the second level is rehabber. Okay, on this house that you found, that's 150 ARV and 20 in repairs, I'm going to show you and teach you how you can make a $30,000 profit from that. You're going to earn a 25% return on your investment. Flipping houses just like they do on HGTV. In the game, I'm also going to teach you how to be a landlord, how to take this one house, again, this one house and be a landlord, how to earn a 14% return on your investment by being a landlord. Now, if you earn 14% return on your investment as a landlord, it's going to take you 86 months to get your money back. Okay, how do I know that? Because I've specialized in this, I've studied, I know for a fact. Okay, I'm going to rent this house out that I found, 150 ARV, 20 repairs. I'm going to get a 14% return on my investment, which is going to be $1,341 a month in rent. $1,341 a month in rent. That's going to be annually $16,100. Okay, I'm going to invest $115,000 to buy it. I know I'm going to get my money back in 86 months. Okay, I'm very, very, very cerebral, you guys. I look at real estate and I go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I turn it, just like in the Rubik's Cubes. I've seen so many different ways. I turn it and I turn it and I twist it and I twist it. I don't lose it. I twist it and turn it so that I understand real estate. And that's why I'm the master, okay? 1 second, popped up. All right, so note buying. How to buy notes from banks, 30 to 40%, 50% below market value directly from the bank. Again, I've done this in California, Arizona, Nevada, Illinois, New York, and Florida. I talked about borrowing money from a money partner, doing the 50-50 split. How to borrow money from a private lender, pay 12, 18% to your private lender. Okay, they get paid 12 to 18% for 3 months for you to rehab that house. You give them their interest or give them their return on their investment, you keep the rest. Hard money lender, I talked about it, the points, the prepayment penalty, the loan to value ratio, and the interest only loan. I talked about buying in bulk, dealing with hedge funds. I talked to you guys about Airbnb and assisted living. And again, turn one house into $24,000 a month of income. If you're in the medical field and you're listening to me right now, you really need to get a hold of me so I can give you this concept to where you can have your own home, your own residential assisted living home. Anybody can do this business. Anybody can do this business, but it needs to be licensed and ran properly. All right, so what I'm going to do is go into the select button on the wholesaler, okay? Let's go into the game. Now, this is my game. It looks like a normal neighborhood. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take your first finger, and I'm just going to hold it down on the street, and I'm going to pan around. The reason why I do that is because, again, I got 6 states that I'm going to be showing you guys how to invest in real estate in 6 different states. Okay, 1 second. Trying to figure out how I go to full screen. Got to be in there somewhere, but can't find it. Don't want to ruin this. All right, so let's just kind of review. You'll see the county courthouse here, that building. The county courthouse, for some of you that haven't been to auctions, I've foreclosed on homeowners because I own their note. That's how I know about the foreclosure auction. If you haven't been to one, I know we're still during COVID. If you haven't been to one, you guys need to go watch and see what happens at the courthouse. Let me give you a little bit of advice. Soon as the crier, the person that starts talking about a property, you guys should go there. I want you to write the address down, okay? I want you to go visit the property. When that crier gives you what their asking price is, I want you to write that price down. I want you to go Google that house, okay? And I want you to follow the progress. Now, someone has to bid in order for you guys to get this. If it doesn't bid, if the property is not bid on, then it goes back to the bank, which is me and you. It goes back to the bank. It's called an REO now. Now we get to go out and sell it and make some money. But if a property is being bid on and an investor like yourself bids on it, write the address down, write down the price, and start watching the progress of that property, and you'll get a real life lesson on how money's made in real estate. You'll see an investor buy that property, rehab it, fix it up, and sell it and make a ton of money. And your job is to watch. Your job is to ask questions. Your job is to learn so that you understand this process so where you don't have to pay for your education. It's free. Get to know that person that owns that property. Talk to the contractors. Talk to everybody. Let them know, hey, my name is Terry Bontemps. My name is Terry Bontemps. I'm an up-and-coming real estate investor. I'm going to be the next best, biggest investor that buys and sells houses in this town. Can you give me your card? If you're a plumber, what do? I'm a plumber. Well, what did you charge to plumb this whole house? $4,396. Great. Okay. And how big is the house? Maybe 1,300 square feet. You start to talk the language. You start to know the numbers. I am very good at talking to people. I will talk to you. I will become your best friend. You can't be a real estate investor, you guys, if you're not talking to people, if you're not trying to up your game, level up on your business. If you're quiet, okay, yeah, you can do the business, but guess what? Talk, learn, grow, evolve, grow, talk, learn, get better, improve, Kaizen, constant, never ending, improve. Every day I look to improve. Every day I look to improve. Okay. I love real estate. I will talk to people. All right. So again, we have the county courthouse. That's where the auction is being held. I have a real life auction in my game. You got to understand how it works though. Okay. You guys can't just go in there and start plucking numbers out because you don't know my mindset. You don't know my mentality. You don't know how I think. That's what the coach is going to do. The coach is going to get you inside of my head, make you a fly on the wall, you guys, so you can understand how Terry thinks about making money in real estate. That's what you got to do. You'll also see bank number 2. And you know what? Let's just go inside there. Bank number 2. There you go. Remember the 174 loans that I talked to you guys about? Here's in the game what happened. Okay, so it's for information purposes. I'm gonna close that up because we got a lot to do today. And then there's another bank. Okay, I'm sorry, there's the bankruptcy court. The bankruptcy court. Most of you, I'm probably gonna say 99.9, 99.9. Whoa, that's a big number, Terry. That's a big number you're going to throw out there. I guarantee you 99.999. 99.99. I don't know how many decimal points I can go, but you see what I'm saying? 99.9% of you guys that are watching this don't know anything about the bankruptcy court, of how to generate leads and how to do business at the bankruptcy court. Why? Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy. You notice the word bank. Terry Bontemps, bank foreclosure millionaire. I am a bank. I am a bank. What I mean by that, I'm the bank. I buy loans from banks. Let's say Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo. I buy loans from them, and then I become this homeowner's bank. Wait a minute, Jared. Something ain't right here. Yes, that is true. The Bank of Terry Bontemps, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, the Bank of Terry Bontemps. So I buy the paper. I buy the paper. This ain't gonna be a good example, but I buy the note, the paper, the payments from the bank. And guess what then? The homeowner now makes their payment to me, Terry Bontemps. Terry, I haven't heard that before. Mary and Joe Smith was paying $1,000 monthly payment to Bank of America. Terry Bontemps buys the loan from Bank of America, Wells Fargo's Chase. And now guess who they make their payments to? The homeowner makes their payments to Terry Bontemps. I am the bank. I know you guys are going, there, Terry. Dude, you are absolutely nuts, man. I've never heard this before. This is why you got to always want to learn and improve every day, because you can always get better. You can always make more money, but you got to work on improvement. You got to get better than you were yesterday. Today's a chance for you to get better, and tomorrow's another chance for you to even get better than that. Every day you must work on getting better. Now, some of you own your home, and your loan might have been sold already to another bank. Hey, you started out with Bank of America. They sold it to Chase. Chase sold it to Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo sold it to Terry Bontemps. That's the way it works. It's called the paper business, the note buying business. I'm the number one expert at buying these foreclosure properties across the United States from banks. It's what I've been doing since 2001. 20 years ago is when I started buying these loans from banks, you guys. All right, let's keep it going. Getting me all excited. You see, this is the kind of excitement you got to have, you guys, when you're talking to people, when you're talking to sellers, when you're talking to contractors, when you're talking to banks. You got to be alive and got some energy. People love energy. All right, so again, there's another bank, that little small bank. Just touch it. I tried to buy 10 loans from a bank. 10 second loans. Again, that's my specialty. 10 second loans I tried to buy from a bank. They were worth $11 million. $11 million of broker's price opinion, which is called BPO. BPO, broker's price opinion. That's banker's language, you guys. Now, I got to go back to bankruptcy. Kind of skipped a little bit. Most people, when they have financial problems, when they're in debt, when they have financial problems, when they can't make the payments on the house, the car, the bills, everything gets kind of be too much, they go to the bankruptcy court. They go to the bankruptcy court to get a little relief. Okay? To get a relief, to get some breathing room. So the homeowner goes to the bankruptcy court, and then everything is called a stay. Okay? All creditors, there's nothing you can do because these homeowners need protection in bankruptcy. Now, as this homeowner is working through their challenges, I, as the bank, can be a part of this whole situation. And I have some input because I have real estate and a legal interest in that property. So a homeowner goes to what's called a creditor's meeting. A creditor's meeting, okay? 341, if I'm not mistaken, 341 creditors meeting. The homeowner sits on one side, okay, of the court. Terry Bontemps, as the creditor, sits on the other side. And we discuss how I can get my money that's owed to me because this person, the homeowner, has an obligation. I hope that they can work out their finances because I just want my monthly payment. Okay, so bankruptcy. A lot of you have not even seen what a 341 creditors meeting are, so you can hear people talk about the financial problems. That's what I do. I'm a banker. I attend these things. I'm a creditor, so I'm invited to these things. When a person files bankruptcy, as a creditor, I know everything that's going on. Okay, so 99.999% of you guys have never done that. You're going, whoa, Terry, where have you been in my life? You got to find the teacher. Okay, so again, I tried to buy $11 million on 10 loans. I offered $135,000. Okay, I'm going to close that out. Keep it going. Keep it going. I also forgot to show you guys the real estate office. Now, in this game, there's 11 blue houses for wholesaling, for fix and flipping, and for being a landlord, for borrowing the money from money partners, private lenders, and hard money lenders. 11 blue houses that you get to practice on. I'm going to teach you the strategies, teach you the formulas, teach you the theories, teach you the principles, teach you what am I looking for? Teach you the, can't think of the word. It's a big word that really, when I say it, I get excited about it. I can't think of it right now. So anyway, I'm teaching you all this in this game. If you look, there's a flashing icon that says click here first. Click here first. Click here first, you guys. That is the coach in the game. Every level of this game, Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, you must listen to my instructions to learn how I program this game. If you just go in there and start clicking stuff, yeah, you can do that, but you want to learn my strategies. You want to learn how and why I've been able to make the money that I've made. My students right now are making some of the most money per deal currently in the USA. Again, I just told you guys earlier, my top student made $1.2 million buying a commercial property from a bank. And I'm going to show you that in the game here, okay? So you got to learn. Click here first, every level, learn it. You can learn. I'm going to go to it right now. No, first of all, let's go to real estate office. Then we'll come back to the coach. So if you click the real estate office, it's going to ask you, do you want to download a PDF file? Okay. And so you want to say yes or no. I'm going to say no because I want to keep things moving. When that file downloads the PDF right to your phone, it's going to show you the 11 blue houses in this game, what the ARV is, what the repairs are. Okay. So it's like any real estate office. In this game is a real estate office. You want to know what the property values of these blue houses are. Or you can just go right to the house and click it, and it will tell you the ARV and repairs. So I'm going to close that down. And let's just say here, in right by the real estate office. Nope, I said I was going to do the coach. Click here first for the coach. Right there, you guys. I give you 3 ways to learn how. Let's take level 1, wholesaling. There's an audio in the game. If you hit the select button, there's going to be a female voice and a female coach that comes up. It's me. But someone said, hey, look, Terry, females are much better to learn from. They have much better voices. They know how to do things so that we can learn and understand. I said, okay, great. I'll have it in a female voice. Now, when the coach is talking to you guys, you got to be able to take your notes. And when you're finished listening to her, you want to touch the coach. The coach will stop talking. Go ahead and finish up your notes. And then when you're ready to resume, touch the coach, okay? And she starts talking. I don't have a fast forward. I don't have a rewind button in this. If you let the coach talk, she's going to start at the beginning and go all the way to the end, okay? So there's a PDF, okay? You can download a PDF to your phone, your mobile device, your tablet, that will give you the written instructions on how to play this game so that you can make money, build wealth, get rich, and be a millionaire. Some of you like to read. Some of you like to listen. Some of you like videos. I love videos. Okay. I got 367 videos on my YouTube page, you guys. Oh, Terry, you're kidding me. You got 367 real estate investing videos on YouTube? Yes, I do. I love what I do. I've been putting videos up since 2000, maybe 1999. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was putting videos up. I'm a YouTube sensation. I've got over 640,000 views. I don't know. Okay, so you would click it and a video would come up, a video of my student talking about this deal. This 150,000 R and 20 in repairs. The owner was asking $89,000. They're going through a divorce. They're never coming back again. She's going south. He's going north. They used to be in love. Now they're not anymore. They can't stand each other. This house, if you don't do nothing with it, it's going to go to foreclosure. So my question to you is, what do you do? What do you offer that owner? How do you make money? If you're going to flip it, what is your cash buyer's profit? What is your cash buyer's return on their investment? What is your cash buyer's profit margin percentage? What is your cash buyer's total investment? What is the time frame that it's going to take for that cash buyer to get that property fixed up and sold? That's what you got to tell your cash buyer on the phone, you guys. If you're a wholesaler, you need to be able to tell that person, hey, look, cash buyer, this is what I offered. This is what your profit's going to be. This is what your total investment's going to be. This is what your ROI is going to be. This is what the time frame that's going to take to get that deal complete and finished. That's what a real wholesaler does. So we're going to get out of this and keep it moving. Let's go over here again by the real estate office. Okay, now let's go into a blue house. Again, you guys, there's 11 blue houses. You just got to pan around to find them. So let's go to New York. Let's go to New York. I'm going to show you what a wholesaler, level one, is all about as a wholesaler. Let's take this house right here. You'll see the cars flashing. There you go. You're coming around with your I buy houses, your automobile. You're looking for houses. You drive around all day. Someone says in New York, hey, look, I got a property I'm thinking about selling. We're going to call it New York property number one. You get to the door, you're at McDonald's, you see somebody that wants to sell their house. I'll tell you guys a true story. I was at Starbucks 2 days ago in the drive-through lane. True story, true story. I was at Starbucks 2 days ago in the drive-through lane. I was talking to a student, giving him a coaching session, and the truck in front of me, I see the door open on the driver's side, and I see this, you see the truck moves. And I'm like, uh-oh, I think he hit the person in front of him. So they're talking, guy and a girl, and I decided to get out. Hey, everybody okay? You know, I asked the young lady, do you need a witness? Here's my phone number. And so I'm getting ready to leave. And I told the guy, hey, look, you know, did you know your wallet's on your toolbox? He says, oh, man, that's what I was looking for. So I'm thinking what happened with my eyes is he was looking for his wallet to pay for his Starbucks order. And he couldn't find it, so he panicked. I've done it at least 5 times, you guys. I couldn't find my wallet. I went into instant panic. I was like Tasmanian devil in a second, just riding around trying to figure out where that wallet's at. It just, if you're a female, maybe you do the same thing with your purse. But us guys, when we touch our butt and we can't feel our wallet, instant panic, instant panic. So I think that's what happened. He kind of opened the door, looked for his wallet, took his foot off the brake, and bam, hit the person in front of him. So he says, oh man, I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna lose my house. I'm gonna lose my wife, and I'm gonna lose my kid. And I'm there. It's like, well, you know, I'm in real estate. Why are you gonna lose your house? He says, oh, I'm in the company truck, and I'm gonna lose my wife. I'm gonna lose my kid. I'm gonna lose my house. I'm gonna lose my job. And I'm like, shit, I'm sorry, man. It was an accident, but you know, I can't do nothing. So here I am, still being a real estate investor in the Starbucks line when an accident has happened. Hey, I'm a real estate investor. I said, I'm in the real estate. Why do you think you're gonna lose your house? How many of you would do that? How many of you would do that? How many of you are like, no, Terry, that's the wrong place, wrong time? Hey, everybody's the right answer. But see, I don't turn off. I'm 24/7, 365. I'm like Vegas. I never shut down. I'm a real estate investor. I love real estate. All right, so the 3 questions you got to answer in the wholesaler level is, how much is your fee? How much is your MAO? How much is your WMAO? The coach in the game will teach you how to answer those questions. Let's close it out. All right, so let's now go to, I'm going to take you to the questions for the rehabber. I'm just going to pick any house because we're moving along fast. Again, here you come to Nevada. Someone's called you from Nevada. Hey, look, here's Nevada property number one. You got an ARV of 109,000. You got repairs of 11,000. So how much is the mail? How much is your closing cost? How much is your total investment? And how much is your profit from this property with the ARV of 109 and the repairs need 11,000? You guys should be able to answer those questions on any single house if you understand what you're doing in real estate. Again, my app will teach you. That's the rehabber, the fix and flipper. Let's go to the landlord. Landlord, flip over to landlord, Terry. Oh, this is so much fun. I am so excited about what I've created. Here you go again. Now you're going to look at being a landlord. Let's go to Nevada property again. Again, 109,000, 11,000 ARV. What is the total investment? What is the mail plus the repairs plus the cost? How much rent should you be charging to get a 14% return on your money? And what's the time to get your money back? Again, you're investing at 14%, ladies and gentlemen. You will get your money back in 86 months. This game will show you why and how I know what I know. That's being a landlord. Let's go to the note buying. Now, note buying in my game, oh, this is the hardest one, you guys. You don't know anything about notes. Notes is very complicated. Now, in the game, the blue houses are not the notes. It's the money houses. The money house in New York is the note that you guys, the house you have to click for the gameplay. There's more money houses. In every state, there's a money house. But the only one that's interactive for you to learn is New York. So I'm going to go ahead and press the New York. And you'll see a bunch of questions. I'm just going to pan through it. I'm not going to go over it because it will take too long. I'm just giving you guys an overview of the detailed information about note buying. Look at all those questions. Woo! Then you go to the foreclosure auction. Oh, I can't go because I didn't fill all the questions. But if you wanted to go to a real foreclosure auction on this property, this note is a note that I bought. It was a second lien in California. It was owed $40,000. Owed $40,000 from the bank. I bought it for $10,000 from the bank. I bought it for $10,000 from the bank. Can't teach it all to you today. It takes way too long. This is not one of those quick subjects. This is complicated. This is extreme. It's the banking business. Most of you are in the real estate investing business to where you are in the houses. I'm into the banking side. I'm into the houses also. I'm a bank and I'm a real estate investor. So again, that's note buying. Let's keep it going. Now let's go to money partner. Okay, you're going to split the profits with someone 50-50, 60-40, 70-30. You're going to ask for a $4,000 upfront fee, and then you can split it 50-50. Again, you guys, I'm just panning through this. I'm not trying to teach. I'm just giving you an overview. You can download the app yourself and go back through, repeat everything that I said. You can get the free download, level 1, 2, and 3. You can pay 20 bucks. Click here first as the coach. You'll be self-taught by me on how to invest in real estate. This is better than reading books. This is actually better than going to a seminar. Why? Because it's interactive. If you put the wrong answer in this game, you'll get a red check mark that says, hey, you did something wrong. You got to go back. See that little calculator on the right-hand side? When you click that calculator, you can put in information. You can put in information that will interact with this game. So I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put a wrong answer in for no reason, but just to put it in wrong. You put your answer in and then you hit off. And it's going to ask you, do you want to use this as your answer? Say yes. Okay, let me show you what happened. I don't even know the question, but look at there. There's a red check mark. I didn't answer the question correctly. So the game corrects my mistakes. Would you rather lose money in a game, an interactive game, or would you rather lose money in the real world? That's a no-brainer question, Terry. I need to be in this game practicing. It's a business simulator, so I can get it right. So when you get the answer wrong, All you got to do is go back to the calculator and re-enter. Again, I'm not teaching. I'm not looking at any details. I'm just giving you guys an overview, okay? All right, so now we're going to go to, and all the other levels are just like this. I don't need to go through each one, okay? Don't think I will. I'll go back to level 1 and give you guys a little bit more review. Let's see how we're doing on time. 8:04, okay, we're good there. All right, so we covered these buildings right here. We've covered the, let's just take, okay, we've covered the money house. You see the money house? I'm in Nevada right now. You see the money house, but you'll also see assisted living, okay? So that pink house, let's see, it's residential assisted living is on the street name. I want you to touch that pink house, the eye. It's gonna ask you, do you want to download? Let's see if it'll go fast. If it doesn't go fast, I'll go out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is the senior assisted living house that I talked about. That's your home where you take care of seniors, military, and you can charge $4,000 a month. So you take your first finger right in the center, you hold it up. Now on this one, I talk about $3,000 per person per month. Okay, in some states, they can have 8 beds, okay, and be a licensed facility. Every state has its own requirements. You guys got to figure it out, okay? So $24,000 a month is what this facility will make gross. $3,000 per month, 8 people there, that's $24,000 a month. Let's just say you had 50% in expenses, labor, okay? That'll still leave you $12,000 a month, okay? $12,000 a month that you can make in that business. Annually, that's $144,000, okay? So some of you, this fits. Some of you, it don't, okay? You have to decide what works for you. Then I kind of show you a floor layout. You can see that there's 2 beds in each room. I think this is a 4-bedroom house. Yeah, 4-bedroom house. And you got a living area. You got a nice family room. But that's kind of how you have it set up. If you look in the top left-hand corner, you got 1 restroom, and you got in this middle room, you have another restroom. Then in the far right, there's a restroom. So this could be a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home, you guys. Now, you could also have 1 person per room, and you can ask a little bit more for, you know, the monthly living expenses. So again, check that out, you guys, if it has an interest to you. I'm going to close that out. And we're still, again, in Nevada. Let's click on Orange House. What are the orange houses, Terry? The orange houses are homeowners that I bought their loan from the bank. Bank of America was selling their loan. I bought it. And what I was able to do is I kept the homeowner in their house. Let's say their monthly payment was $1,000 a month. When I bought that loan, they weren't making payments to Bank of America. So when I met that homeowner, I said, hey, look, what's the problem? Terry, we can't afford the $1,000. I said, well, okay, can you make $750 a month? I want to try to lower your payment to $750 so you can keep your home. I've been doing this since 2001, you guys, helping homeowners all across the United States keep their homes instead of losing them to foreclosures. And I have testimonial letters from homeowners that I've worked with that have written me these letters. So this is one of them. Again, these are the orange houses in my game. So if you want to go into my game and just click the orange houses and see what a great guy I am, that's why I buy those loans. My primary reason is not to get the house, you guys. I'm not buying these loans so I can take these homeowners and get them out of their house and sell their house and make money. I think that's very bad karma. I lost 2 houses to foreclosure. I lost 2 houses to foreclosure, and I wish any one of you that are watching this, any one of you could have came to me and said, hey, Terry, ethically and morally, let me make sure I say this correct. Ethically and morally, you guys were able to help me out of my situation, whether it helps me keep my house or whether it helps me move on so that I can restart my life. That's important. That's important, okay? You got to do it right. You can't do it, you guys, strictly for the money. Can't do it strictly for the money because it's going to come back to haunt you, and it's going to be a nightmare that you wish you would have never got involved with. Always, always, always help people. Now, some of you think you're helping people because you don't know any different, but you need an expert like myself to tell you and show you if you're really helping people or if you're taking advantage of people. Well, Terry, I'm making money. I'm making money, Terry, what I'm doing. I'm making money, I'm working. But are you treating that homeowner with the ultimate respect? And are you making sure they're being taken care of wholly? Okay. I'm not accusing nobody anything. I've done this both ways myself. Okay. So again, my number is 916-470-3869 if you want to have a conversation about what I just talked about. 916-470-3869. Let me read this testimonial to you. Dear Mr. Bontemps, thank you for such kindness and compassion you have constantly shown to my husband and our family as we work through some credit issues. Here are the checks that we discussed per our conversation. We will continue in the future to maintain a timely payment schedule. We will keep you posted in regards to preparing the home for sale. Just a few words to express our sincere gratitude for your kindness. Sincere gratitude for your kindness. Does that sound like that homeowner was being taken advantage of? Would that homeowner write that testimonial if I was taking advantage of him? No. May God bless you for your kindness that you've extended toward us. May God bless you. Woo! Let me say that again. May God bless you, Terry Bontemps. Man, when you hear words like that from people you work with, you go home and sleep real good. How many of you, and I'm not saying it's your fault, have been, the homeowner's been so angry or the seller's been so angry that they're threatening you, that they're threatening to take you to court, they're threatening you with bodily harm because you did something wrong, you guys. You can't continue to do that. I'm not saying that's you. I'm saying maybe you're over here with me and you're really helping people. That's the way we do things, okay? And it's your mindset, your mentality that you have to control in these situations. So again, may God bless you for the kindness that you've extended toward us. Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. This person that wrote this testimonial letter, her husband was a pastor of a church. Or what does that mean, Terry? A pastor has financial difficulties. They can't make their payments to the bank, you guys. They cannot make their mortgage payments to the bank. They cannot make their mortgage payments to Bank of America. Bank of America sells the loan to me. I'm now their new bank. Their payments were $1,000. I said, can you make the payments? They said no. I dropped the payments to $750. Can you afford that? Yes. They made their payments. This is the letter they're sending me for allowing them to stay and keep their home, when they were facing foreclosure. Can you imagine what it's like to lose a house to foreclosure, you guys? I've lost 2. And if you've gone through the foreclosure process, you know it's painful. I laid on the couch and I was like in the fetal position on that couch for days. I felt like a loser. I felt like I let my family down. I not only had to go through that once, I went through it twice. That's what makes me the expert. That's when I can go to these people and say, look, I know what you're going through because I've been through it. I know what you're going through because I've lost 2 houses to foreclosure, and I don't wish that on nobody. I just wish there was somebody like me. Somebody like me. I wish there was some investor like me. I wish there was somebody smart like me, Terry Bond, to come along and do a program that can help me keep my home and that's ethically and morally correct and it's coming from the heart. And they're not worried about just trying to rip me off and make money. So that's what I've become, you guys. Now, when I modified their loan, you guys, and dropped it to $750, and they made the monthly payments, I still made money. I still made a good return on my investment. So you might not remember this, but I bought a note from the bank. It was owed $40,000. It was owed $40,000. I bought it from 10. I bought it for $10,000 from the bank. The bank was owed 40. I bought it from 10. Let's say it's this couple right here. The monthly payment was $454.42 a month. Let's say the payment was $454.42. I bought it for $10,000. Let me show you how I made a 54% return on my money. I made a 54% return on my money, you guys. This homeowner now is supposed to make the payments to me. That homeowner is supposed to make the payments to me of $454.42. I hate to go out of this app, but let me tell you what I do. I'm not going to do it. I should have a calculator here so I can go through this with you. If that homeowner makes $454.42 a month to me for a whole year, that's $5,453. Listen to me. $5,453 I'll get in a year on my $10,000 investment. So in order to calculate return on investment, you have to take your profit, which is $54.53, you have to divide it into the investment of $10,000. $54.53 divided by 10,000, okay? And then you got to multiply the answer by 100. My return on my investment was 54%. Anybody out there making 54% on their investment? Now, when I own that mortgage, when I own that note, think about your house, guys. If you're making payments to the bank, does the bank ever fix your toilet? Does the bank ever paint your house? Does the bank ever deal with tenants and termites? Does the bank go to Home Depot and do repairs? Does it go to Lowe's? Does the bank deal with contractors? If someone falls on the property, and who do they sue? They don't sue the bank. Does the bank pay escrow and title fees? No. So what am I? I'm a glorified landlord without dealing with tenants, toilets, and trash when I become the bank. This is why I like buying notes. So I made $54.53 mailbox money, direct deposit money that I don't even have to worry about. They make a payment every 30 days. That's passive cash flow. When I get my $10,000 back, you guys, I get my $10,000 back in 22 months. I get my $10,000 back in 22 months. Take the monthly payment divided by my $10,000 investment. I will get my money back in 22 months. After 22 months, you guys, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. So what could you do with $454 a month, you guys? Could that pay your car payment? Could that pay some groceries? Could that be a partial payment for your mortgage? Let's say you got $1,000 a month on your mortgage. Do 2 of those, and that right there will make your mortgage payment. Some of you, your mortgage payments is down low. If you need 3, 4, 5, just do that many deals. Woo, Terry, man, you're dropping the knowledge on them. Let's get out of there. I think it's about time to close up. Let me pan around. We already did that. You see some over there. Let's see, I don't see anything over there. Hey, did you guys notice that stadium right there? Notice that last name. Hey, it's my game. I developed it. I bought a stadium. I bought a stadium. It's called Bond Tips Stadium. I love it. That's my world. I became so filthy, stinking rich in real estate. I bought my stadium. I have my own baseball team, my own football team. Oh, what else? I can have a basketball team. I'm just dreaming big, guys. Dreaming big. That's why I love real estate. All right. Woo, can you guys tell I'm having fun? Can you tell I'm having fun? All right. So home sweet home. There's something there. You click that and you'll get some information. Albert Einstein says, what did Albert Einstein say? Hey, those that pay interest and those that receive interest. Which one do you want to be? There are people that pay interest and people that receive interest. Banks receive interest. That's why I like being a bank. Okay. Close that out. Let's see what else is over here. Boom. Oh, okay. The commercial property where I told you my student made $1.2 million in 1 hour buying a commercial property directly from the bank. 1 acre of land, 70,000 square foot building is what my student bought the note on from the bank. Again, it wasn't a house, you guys. The bank owns the note on this property. Imagine it's commercial. I'm just going to flip it upside down. This is a commercial building that my student bought from the bank. Made $1.2 $2 million in 1 hour. Let's go ahead and touch that commercial property. And again, there's the information. I don't want to go over it because it's a lot. I've already given you guys a lot. You're free to download this. You don't have to download it. This app, this real estate investing game, I hear people say it all the time. Well, the schools are not teaching our kids about financial education. The schools are not teaching our kids how to have a checking account. They're not teaching our kids, parents, grandparents, nieces, uncle, aunts. This app will teach your family member about money, about real estate, about investing, about building wealth, about estate planning, and about living debt-free. If you're a real estate investor, you have a team that works for you, this app will train your team and build a system similar to McDonald's that you can run your business on, trained by me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, what else could I give you? You know, we're winding down, you guys. We're winding down. I could do this all day long. I could do it nonstop. All right, I think we covered everything, you guys. I think we have covered everything. Did I do the assisted living? I didn't do the assisted living. Where's my assisted living home at? Where is my assisted living home? I can't even find my own home. Residential assisted living. I think it's over here. I think that's it. That's a video. Didn't want to do that. All right, guess what? I may have to get out of here and let you guys go. Let's see if I can get back in. Yep. All right. Oh, there it is. That's I forgot what they call those. It's a tour of a home, the inside. Where is my assisted living? All right, I cannot find it. Oh, there. No. I did assisted living. Airbnb. Oh, Airbnb. There we go. I was looking for the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing. All right, so assisted living. Here we go, you guys. Remember, I told you. I got 11 ways to make money with this house, right? This house, again, had $150,000, 20 in repairs. Owners was asking $89,000. They were going through a divorce. They were splitting. They were never coming back again to their house, you guys. I offered $80,000. What are you going to do with that, Terry? I'm going to turn it into an assisted living facility. I'm sorry. Assisted living is on my mind. Airbnb. I'm going to turn it into a short-term rental. All right. So I'm going to earn $5,200 a month. $5,200 a month because I turned this one property not into a wholesale deal where I could make 5, 10, 15,000. I said, no. Terry Boston said, stop that. You can't get rich doing that. I turned it into an Airbnb, you guys, and I'm getting $5,200 a month. Let me show you how I get $5,200 a month. I rent this out for $260 a night. Write that down, you guys, or come back and watch this. I'm getting $1,300 a week, $1,300 a week. That's $5,200 a month, you guys, $5,200 a month, $5,200 a month. 62,400 annually, 62,400 annually. I bought this property for $115,000, $115,000, what I bought it for. There's the floor layout. And I give a comparison between a residential assisted living and Airbnb, but let me tell you this. If I make $5,200 a month, $62,000 annually from a $115,000 investment, that's a 54% return on my money. 54% return on my money. I'm gonna do this. We're done with that. Let me go ahead and bring up my calculator. I love doing calculator, guys. Hey, before we go, please do this for me. I want you to put $1 million, put $1 million in your calculator. Why? Because that's how much money you're going to have in your bank account. That's how much money your next house is going to be. That's going to be your net worth. That's going to be the inheritance that you leave each one of your children, each one of your family members. Put it in your calculator every time. Every time you start the calculator, put $1 million in there. Why? I'm thinking big for you guys. I'm dreaming big. I want you guys to be super successful. I want you to be rich. I want you to be to help people. I want you to be able to help your family members. I want you to be able to take care of your mother and your father, your mother-in-law and your father-in-law, your nieces, your uncles, and your aunts. I want you to have the resources to go into your community and help your community because you got financial freedom. You got time to do what you want to do, what your mission in life is. I want you to volunteer at your church. I want you to donate to your church. Why? Let real estate pay for everything you want out of life, you guys. If real estate could pay for your house, you're living in a house right now, you invest in real estate and you make so much money that real estate pays for that house, would that make you happy? Yes. If you have a nice car you want to drive, I don't care if it's a Mercedes, I don't care if it's a Volkswagen. If real estate could pay for that because you invested in real estate, would that make you happy? Yes, it would make you happy, Terry. If someone else, because you own real estate, could pay for your next family vacation, My family went to Hawaii. My daughters, I said, hey, look, you got a free pocketbook, but you don't have a free pocketbook. You can spend some money, but you can't spend all of daddy's money. You can spend some of the money that real estate is giving me so we can have a nice vacation. I went to vacation, had the time of my life in Hawaii. Best vacation I've ever been on. So if real estate could pay for your next family vacation, would that make you happy? Yes, Terry, that would make me happy. If real estate could put money in your bank account each and every month because you own real estate. I talked to one of my students yesterday. I showed her how she could pay off her house, get a 23% return on her investment. Once she got her money back, she could put $950 a month in her bank account. Ladies and gentlemen, I asked her, I said, hey, are you putting that type of money in your bank account now? She goes, no. See, that's why you got to know your numbers. That's why you got to be financially intelligent. Get the financial education. This ain't guesswork. This is intelligence. You should challenge yourself to be as intelligent as you can with numbers, data, analysis, key performance indicators. Let me ask you guys a question. If someone else could pay your house, pay your car, pay for your vacation, put money in your bank account, would that make you happy? Yes, Terry, you're damn right that'd make me happy. That's what my life has been, you guys. That's why I'm so excited to be teaching you real estate. That's why I love what I do. That's why I'm passionate. That's why you'll never see me flat. My uncle taught me to save my money, buy a house, pay it off. I own all my real estate free and clear. I don't owe no banks, no money. I have no debt, you guys. I don't owe no automobiles. I don't owe no student loan debt. I don't owe no credit card debt. I don't own my real estate. I own it free and clear. I have no obligation financially to nobody. I am financially free. Why do I say that? I've been through 3 recessions. See, I can't stop. I can't stop. I've been through 3 recessions. 2001, the bombings. 2008, the Great Recession. 2020, COVID. I lost 2 houses to foreclosure. And then I remember my uncle told me to save my money, buy a house and pay it off. Save my money, buy a house and pay it off. After I lost 2 houses, I said, you know what? I never want that to happen again. I started paying off my real estate from my profits. From the profits I made on my real estate, I started paying off all my houses. What made me survive? What made me survive? I didn't have any debt. So when COVID hits and tenants stopped paying, I had a tenant that stopped paying. I was okay financially because I didn't have a mortgage payment to make to the bank. My property values in COVID right now, for some of you that own your property, did the property prices drop? No, they went up. They went up, they went up, they went up. I had to evict that tenant. A lot of you heard you can't evict, but I could. Reason why is because that tenant destroyed my property. They broke their lease. I was able to evict them. I got it fixed back up and I got it rented again. I have no financial anxiety during COVID. Why? Because I have no debt. I'm debt free and I have income from my real estate coming in. I have no financial anxiety, you guys. Think about your life. Think about your life. Think about your life. Going through COVID, were you stressed financially? If so, there's another recession coming. Make a lot of money in real estate, pay off your debt. That's how I survived the recessions. You talk to a lot of people, they bought a lot of real estate, they over leveraged real estate, bought more real estate, bought more real estate, bought more real estate, and they owed the bank so much money. And then when the economy went through a recession, property values dropped and they had properties that were worth nothing, you guys. So you ask them, what mistakes did you make during the recession? What mistakes did you make during the recession? They'll tell you they don't know. Guess what? If they ever get back in again, they're probably going to repeat the same mistake. My advice to you is this: pay off your debt. You don't have to do this because the experts, the Susie Ormans, the Robert Kiyosaki's, okay, the Dave Ramsey. I know Dave Ramsey preaches this. They tell you don't pay your house off. People, listen to me. I have my houses paid off, and I'm glad I did. My uncle told me to save my money, buy a house, pay it off. He paid off all his real estate. Listen only to someone that has their houses paid off. Pay your house off. Now, someone that doesn't have their house paid off, how can they tell you to pay your house off when they haven't done it? So what is their advice they're going to give you? Don't pay your house off. Person that don't have their house paid off is going to tell you, don't pay your house off, because that's what they're doing. You can listen to who you want. You can listen to me, you can listen to Dave Ramsey, you can listen to Susie Orman, you can listen to Robert Kiyosaki. It's all financial education. All right, last thing, and we're done. I told you I made a 54% return on my money. You guys thought I forgot. Woo! No way, I love what I do. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I got $454.53, $454.53 off an investment of $10,000. I became the bank. I've been the bank in Arizona, California, Nevada, New York, Florida, and Illinois. I am the bank. So take the 454.42, multiply it by 12, you guys, and bam, there's that $5,453 that I told you. I get in a year. I get this in a year. I paid $10,000. Uh-oh, Terry, I see what you're saying here. You paid $10,000 and you're going to get half your money back the first year. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to take that 5,453. I'm going to divide it by the $10,000 that I invested. You could have moved the decimal places 2 places to the right or multiply it by 100. That is my return on my investment, you guys. That is my return on my investment. 54% on my money. Why should I let my money sit in the bank and let them pay me 1, 2, or 3%? I'm a smart real estate investor. I go out here and buy these loans and I try to get these type of returns. Wow, Terry. Wow. Terry, you got me on, man. I just feel like jumping up and screaming real estate. Hey, can I do one more thing? I'm going to do one more thing. Terry, when are you going to get your money back? Terry, how long is it going to take to get your money back? Well, see, this is what I do. I am a geek. I am a financial geek. I am a real estate geek. I love numbers. I eat numbers. I breathe numbers. I sleep numbers. I dream numbers. It's going to take me 22 months to get my money back, you guys. Here's the way I invest. Woo. Here's the way I invest. I'm going to put my money in the market. I know what return on investment I want. And I know when I'm going to get my money back. It all depended on what happens on the deal. But listen to me, guys. Listen to me. When I invest my money, I know what return on my investment I want, and I know when I'm going to get my money back. Let me show you again. I'm a landlord. I invest $115,000. I'm going to get a 14% return on my money. My monthly payment I'm going to get is $1,341 a month. I will get my money back in 86 months. This note, I paid $10,000 for. Okay. I want a 54% return. There it is right there. And I want to get my money back in 22 months. Let me show you how I get my money back in 22 months. I invest $10,000. I invest $1 million. I invest 10 million. I invest 100 million. I want a 54% return. Okay. If I get $454.43 a month, I'll get a 54% return. I'm going to show you how I get my money back in 22 months. So I can take, I might have to do this 2 ways, but I'm gonna hope to get it right the first time. Let's go 10,000. That's what I invested. I'm gonna divide it by 454.42. Boom. Drop the mic, 22 months is what it's gonna take me to get my money back. Boom. That's the way Terry Bontemps invests. I wanna know what I get first. I don't care what house I get. I don't care what real estate I do. I don't care. I know how much money I want to invest. I know what return I'm going to get first, and I know when I'm going to get my money back. I invest with those principles first. On this deal, I invested $10,000. I wanted a 54% return. I knew that I would get my money back in 22 months if I can get that pastor and his wife to make $454.42 a month. That's it, you guys. Wow. You see, I love teaching. Man, we've gone for, 90 minutes. No, let's see, a little bit, 75 minutes. Let's go ahead and close this out. Stop share. Wow. 75 minutes, you guys. 75 minutes of passion. It's what I love doing. This is what I love doing. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm wishing you health, wealth, success, happiness, and prosperity. I love real estate because it's changed my life. It has changed my life, you guys. I did a presentation for the real estate club, you guys, and I was so excited for what I taught. I took the mic off. I went and jumped in my pool. You know what I'm thinking right now? I'm thinking I should go jump in my pool, but it's kind of windy today. I don't know if you can see my plants blowing. Kind of windy. It's kind of cold. Plus, it's early in the morning here in California. It's early. I ain't that serious about jumping in no water. Hey, again, my name is Terry Buntis. I hope you've enjoyed me. I like to do this stuff live. I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I'm a trainer. I'm a speaker. I got a coaching program. If you want to learn and you want me to teach you on the phone twice a week, I'm on the phone with you twice a week. I'm teaching you personally twice a week. That's 8 classes a month for a whole year. You get 100 calls with me. You got 100 calls with me. I'm going to support you in the field. When you find a deal, you need help, call me. My number is 916-470-3869. I put my number out. Why? Because I want you to call me. That's what my coaches did to me. My coaches, I could call and ask them questions. That's how I became super successful in real estate. So I'm a coach, I'm a mentor. You got to invest in yourself. If you need a coach, text me and text the words mentor. If you're not looking for a coach, you're not willing to invest yourself, you can call me. You can ask me questions about my coaching program, but this is for people that want to invest in themselves. Invest in yourself at the level you expect to succeed. Invest in yourself at the level you expect to invest in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. The return on investment is what you're looking for. When I invest my money, I'm looking for a return on my investment. When I invest $1, when I invest $10, $100, $1 million, I expect to get a 54% return. That's why I invest in myself. I just paid $2,500 for a coach. Man, this coach has really given me more than I can ever imagine. More than I can ever imagine. I just know I'm going to make so much from it and gain so many good relationships. I invest in myself. Some people don't like to invest in themselves. They think the guru. See, I can say this. I got 40 years in. Some of you think it's bad. Some of you think it's bad to be sold. Terry, I don't like you because you're selling stuff. Guess what? Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you? Can I be honest with you if you feel that way? You're in this business, right? You're in the house business. You're in the real estate business, aren't you? Say yes. I know you are, else you wouldn't be here this long. You are in the real estate business. You are trying to find a house that you can make some money on. You got to sell this owner on what you can do to help them. You are selling. You are selling. You are selling. So you criticize me for selling. That's a hypocrite, right? Wait a minute now, Terry, don't be calling nobody a hypocrite. All right, they just need a little understanding. They need a little education. They need a little season, Terry. You've been around 40 years. You see things differently. You're selling this owner into letting them move on with their lives. And you can take over their property somehow, some way, so that you can make some money. So you are selling. It's the way the world works. Nothing wrong with selling. If you're given a great service, you're doing something that benefits someone, you deserve to be compensated. Whether you believe me or not, it's entirely up to you. You guys have a great day, a great week, and have a great life. Again, this is Terry Bontemps. This has been fun. It's been enjoyable. This is what I love to do. Take care, you guys. Bye.